What's up, family? It's your girl D Ray, the Divine Relationship Alchemist, and we gotta talk. The true superpower. See, everybody in this whole Aquarian age and the Saturn Jupiter conjunction was all like, okay, superpower, superpower, superpowers. The real superpower is intuition. The real superpower is listening to your intuition and acting on the guidance that it gives you. That is the real superpower. That's the real superpower, right? And you have to learn to be able to identify when your intuition or when your superpower is actually coming online, okay? Beyonce told us, she says, when the palm of my two hands hold each other, that feels different from when your hands are in mine. Now that's just the way it is. Mm. And when my voice is screaming out to my own ears, that feels different from when I hear yours. Now that's just the way it is. And when I'm standing in this mirror after all these years, but in viewing's a little different from what your eyes show you. I guess I didn't see myself before you. Moving forward, Superpower, right? Y'all should have heard the song Superpower by now. It is an old song by Beyonce. And I think it's one of those first times where she started to kind of come into herself and start to come into the understanding of spirituality. But what she is expressing throughout the song is that the way it feels when you are graced with spirit is different from when you are engaging with ego. The way your voice sounds when you are communing with spirit is different than when your shadow self is speaking or when those fragmented parts of yourself are speaking. The way you see yourself when you look through the eyes and look through the lens of spirit is different than when you are looking from your judgmental, egotistical eyes. The real superpower is your connection to spirit and you being able to hear and be guided by your intuition. Superpower, a subtle power, superpower, a tough love. Ah, like a shark. Ooh, too much to bear. Superpower. Think about that. Like a shark. Like a shark, right? Think about the massiveness of a shark, the strength of a shark, a tough love. And a shark is really not even, I mean, when we think about the power, the strength of your intuition, of your spirit, of your connection to your higher self, there's nothing in this human manifestation that could even match it. But when we think about a shark, at the very least, we get to grasp, like, oh, wow, superpower. Ah. And then she says, a subtle power, your intuition, your God, your connection to self, your higher self. It's a subtle power. But when it needs to get loud, when it needs to get tough, it for sure will. So y'all are wanting to be able to fly and, have mental telepathy and I don't know, all of these other gifts that we've seen on movies and such. The only way those things really come online is through your connection to spirit, is through your connection and being able to hear what you actually sound like, what self actually sounds like, what your perfected self actually sounds like. When you are able to see the truth of who you really are. See, we've all been under such a deep veil of illusion that we can't even see our true beauty. We can't even hear the divinity within our voice. We can't even feel what our power really is. Why? Because we look all outside of ourselves and we think that somebody else is more endowed with this superpower, is more connected to spirit than we are. But I'm here to tell you that the true superpower is connecting to yourself, right? She says, I know you feel it in the air. Even the babies know it's there. Superpower, right? Even the babies know it's there, meaning you already know what it is. Because we've all been babies before. We've all been kids, toddlers. We've been there. We already know what that superpower is. We felt it. We've engaged with it. But somewhere along the line in our upbringing, we think that the things that flow naturally to us are not super because it comes natural, because it takes no thought, because it is pure. It's not super. The real superpower is trusting your intuition. Trusting your intuition, listening to your intuition, being guided by your intuition. Living from an intuitive space. Whenever that internal guidance system says to do something, you do it. You don't question it, you just do it. You trust it, you feel it, you know it. Superpower. A subtle power. A tough love. What did she say? Um, 'Cause together we got plenty power, but nothing I know can break us down. They couldn't break us down. Yes, we can. We can make it, baby. Right? So what does she even mean? She's not talking about somebody outside of herself. She's not talking about a relationship, even though when we do commune and connect with powerful, like-minded people, we are unstoppable. Hence the Bible verse where two or three are joined together, so it is, so shall it be. But what we're really talking about is connecting you, the human, to your divine self. Unstoppable. When your thought is divinely led, when your action is divinely led, when you feel from an intuitive space, nothing can stop you. That's the real superpower. The real superpower is being able to hear, feel, and see spirit, your higher self, and letting that guide you. You will always be in the right place at the right time when you are connected to you. You will always know exactly what to do when you are connected to you. You will always know exactly what to say when you are connected to you. For example, take Miss Blue. Genius. If you're not subscribed to Miss Blue, the remix on YouTube, check her out. But the way that she is able to tap into the energy of other people, of the people who come on, the way she's able to connect with the ancestors, the way she's able to receive these downloads and deliver a message is because she's become so in tune with herself that she knows the voices of other spirits, of other energies, because she's become so in tune with her personal superpower, which is being connected to her higher self. Okay? Superpower. You have a superpower. Stop looking for all of this fairy tale stuff. Okay? Even though it's great to have an imagination, it's great to have goals, it's great to want to do anything that you set in your mind for you to do. But the only way you get there is by tuning in, turning on, tapping in to your intuition and trusting that internal guidance system. That is the real superpower, family. Peace.